Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz and Petr Yan and Sean O'Malley just both got announced. Well, yesterday Chimaev Diaz and today Yan O'Malley. And I need to break both of these down. Starting with, these are super good fights, man. These fights I love. Let's go. Let's go. I would have made both of them individually, but I was camping, so of course UFC does it this time around. I'm not camping anymore. I'm done now. Sorry for no Aspinall Blades full London individual predictions, but we'll start with Khamzat Chimaev, Nate Diaz. What a fight. What a fight. Khamzat Chimaev, Nate Diaz finally announced. Thank you, Nate, for finally accepting a fight. Because I thought he was going to go out of the UFC, but Chimaev, Diaz, Chimaev. This is a great fight, man. This is a great fight. This is headlining UFC 279. That card needs a bit of help. I mean, these might be the early prelims, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I guess Abdurakhimov Almeida's on the main card. That's weak. This is in Vegas, by the way, the T-Mobile Arena. But this is a great fight. Chimaev, Diaz. I'm gonna go Chimaev, just smashing him. I think everyone else has the same opinion. I just don't see Diaz winning this one. I think he's older now. How old is Diaz? I'm gonna say he's 37. He's older now. He lost to Leon Edwards. He lost to Jorge Masvidal. I don't see him having it anymore, man. I just don't think Nate has it anymore. I think he's just trying to get the money at this point. Last fight on his contract, fighting Khamzat. I think he's gonna lose really badly to Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat's good. I like Khamzat, man. I really do believe he's good. It's worrying, though. There's that feeling where Nate can actually go out there and just survive a big beatdown early on and then come back out of nowhere and just finish Chimaev or just rally the later rounds. But I just don't see Chimaev losing this at all. Gilbert Burns, okay, if this was after the Li Jingliang fight, right away, after Li Jingliang, we just do the Nate Diaz fight. No Gilbert Burns fight, never existed. I would be a bit worried because Khamzat didn't have that big moment where he could have lost. Against Burns, he won against Burns, and he had that big feeling where he could have lost. Got dropped in that fight by Burns. So now he has that feeling, Not that undefeated mindset. He still has that 11-0, but he knows, he has to be more cautious in these fights. I think he's gonna go out there and just completely destroy Nate Diaz, start to finish. I think he could be actually the first man in a long time since Josh Thompson to finish Nate Diaz and put him away. Leon Edwards not a bad loss. Same with Masvidal. He was looking good starting with the later rounds there, but I do believe Chimaev's better than Edwards and Masvidal, both of them combined. Edwards is a tough one, but Masvidal, he's definitely better. And McGregor, I just don't see Diaz out-grappling him, and I think Chimaev's just going to out-grapple him. If you've seen Nate Diaz, Rory McDonald, watch that fight. Diaz got ragdolled. I know that was back then, different Diaz, but different Diaz, what's up? Oh, that was good. That was actually a good impression. But, I just think he's not going to out-grapple Chimaev, and that's the only way he's going to win, really. He could KO him, but we've seen Chimaev just took big shots off Burns. Burns' shots can lay you out cold. Diaz maybe can rock you, finish you against the cage, land big shots against the cage. Burns is like a boom, out cold, done. I just think he has a good chin, iron chin Chimaev. And yeah, I think he's gonna go out there and win. Wait. And yeah, great fight though, man. That card needs a bit of help. Shamil Abdurakhimov, Jilton Almeida on the main card. What is that, man? I know the Boost Almeida is a star, but he doesn't even speak English, so there's no point. And Shamil's 40, so Maybe they can put Irene Aldana, I guess, on the main card. She's Mexican. You know, Yair Rodriguez from there, Brandon Moreno. Maybe she can be something. I don't know. No one really else. Danielle Wolf, like just get out of here. But yeah, Chimaev Diaz, headliner. Yeah. Headliner of a pay-per-view, which is good. Diaz, it's 5 rounds. I think Chimaev will just smash him in the first round. Big shots and ground and pound. Diaz doesn't fight back, but complains about the stoppage. But gets finished. I think Chimaev will be the guy. And I think it'll be similar to the Li Jingliang fight, but ground and pound shots instead of a rear naked. Where Diaz will tough out. I meant to say. But yeah, I think Chimaev gets that one done. The odds, I think somewhere I saw, he's like a minus 1,000 favorite, which is crazy. He's 28 years old. When's he turning? He just turned it in May. So he's got a bit of time until he turns 29. Chimaev's on a roll. I think he's going to get that job. I think he'll get the job done. Nate's good. He could land that shot, but listen, I think Chimaev, if anything, could put out Nate, or like, I don't even know, man. I think he almost put away Leon Edwards. I understand. It will look kind of good for him if Edwards beats Usman, and he can say, oh yeah, but I rocked the champion in the 5th round. You did, but you lost and got dominated beforehand. Same with the Masvidal fight, until he started to maybe make a rally till the cut doctor stoppage. He out-grappled Pettis. Who is he submitted, though? Who is he really submitted? McGregor, after he gassed out and accepted defeat. Takanori Gomi, back then. Same with the Marcus Davis fight. Same with the Jim Miller fight. Like, these are back then. Same with the McGregor fight. That was way back in 2016. I think Chimaev smashes him. But yeah, can't wait for that fight, though. That card's really good. Really, really, really good, that card. The card's gonna be really good. Add Chandler Poirier on that card. Add anything, man. Just get things going. Let's go. Moving on to, to another fight that got announced. Petr Yan, Sean O'Malley. Alright. Now, this might take the most whole of the video, but I love this matchup. Petr Yan, Sean O'Malley. I didn't like it at first. I did like it. I was like, oh my god, we actually are seeing Yan O'Malley. But then I was like, before the fight, I was like, you know what? I want to see O'Malley Munoz too. I want to see this get over with. O'Malley versus Rob Font. I like this fight. You know, I at first I was like, you know what, a great fight. Alright, O'Malley's fighting, it's a big step up, but yeah. It's number 13 versus number 1. This is a good fight, though. Petr Yan, Sean O'Malley. I actually don't mind this for Sean O'Malley. I'll get to the prediction in a second. But this is a great fight. O'Malley, of course, had that fight against Munoz. But he's good. He's good. He is good. But yeah, this is a great fight. In terms of a prediction, I am going to go Petr Yan, but Sean O'Malley actually has a decently good chance here. And I actually would have picked him if it wasn't for the Munoz fight. Before the Munoz fight, ignore the Munoz fight, never existed, I would pick O'Malley just to edge out a close decision against Petr Yan. I'd say that, maybe. But after watching the Munoz fight, man, like, he made it close against Munoz here and there. And we just seen Aldo just shut out Munoz for 3 rounds. And Aldo took the leg kicks well, checked the leg kicks as well, same as O'Malley. Now, I know Dominic Cruz had a tough time, but still, the Munoz fight was a big red flag. You know? big red flag, man, because he was getting his legs shoot up. Yan didn't really throw leg kicks. I completely understand. But, I mean, that is... He made it a bit close against Munoz. At that point, Yan's young. He's still 29 years old. O'Malley's younger 2 years, I understand. 5'7", 5'11". 72-inch reach for O'Malley at what he is at that weight class. At bantamweight, 135. Absolutely crazy. I just think Yan's going to land big shots to keep him honest. Like, Munoz can land big shots, but he was kind of like a bit shaky here and there because he didn't want to get clipped by O'Malley by a big counter or something. As we saw in the past, Thomas Almeida tried coming in, got put out with a counter badly. And Yan has a great chin, and he has big power and better shots than Pedro Munoz. And I think Yan's going to keep him honest, man. I think O'Malley's going to lose. Yeah, he is lengthy. I just don't see him winning this one, man. I think Yan's going to go out there and win it. And if it doesn't really go well on the feet, I think he can use the grappling as well. This is something Munoz couldn't really do. So, yeah, there's something Paiva couldn't really do. Something Moutinho didn't really do. He's a can, let's be real. Almeida couldn't really do. Vera did, and it worked against Vera, but this is after O'Malley hurt his ankle and not fair play there. There's something Wineland couldn't do. Quinones couldn't do. They all could have done it, but this is not their game plan. Yan's not really going to do it as well, but he has more of a chance than all of the people I've said in Paiva, Moutinho, Almeida, etc. And yeah, and Munoz as well. I think Yan's going to go out and win it. And a close decision. In a 5-rounder, I think Yan all day. But 3-rounder, I think you're going to have to... I think you have to pick Yan. In a 3-rounder, it's close. You can pick O'Malley, but I just... In the comment section, I keep seeing... Oh yeah, free win for Yan. O'Malley's done. Hype train done. I think so as well, but not at the way people are thinking it's going to be. People are thinking a shutout, one-sided performance by Yan. This is going to be close. Round 1, definitely, don't care what you say, is going O'Malley. Round 2 is going to be close until Yan lands a big shot at the end. Maybe hurts O'Malley, drops him maybe. Everyone's like, oh, it's 1-1 now. And Yan wins dominant 3rd round. Might go 29-27 Yan. If I'm honest with you, I think 29-27 Yan's a pretty good bet to make. Or a draw. O'Malley wins the first 2 rounds, 10 in the 3rd from Yan. Don't mind that, but I think 29-27 Yan. I think he's just going to go out there and just dominate the last 2 rounds against O'Malley. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. And he didn't have to worry about the grappling. I know people are going to say, oh, yeah, but Sterling was doing good in the feet. Or won the first round against Yan, if people thought Sterling won. But he was looking decent. But Yan also had the grappling to worry about. O'Malley ain't going to shoot. Let's be real. O'Malley in the grappling department is good off his back. That's about it. He won't shoot double legs. You will never see that. Entertaining one here. Oliveira Makhachev card's a beast, man. Beast card. You got Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev main event. Co-main event, Aljamain Sterling versus TJ Dillashaw. Featured fight, I guess on topology, but Bilal Muhammad, Sean Brady. 4th fight down, Petr Yan, Sean O'Malley, and then I guess a new fight now, Beneil Dariush versus Mateusz Gamrot. A great fight there. I'm going to go Gamrot. I think it'll be too much for Dariush. Win a close decision win there, but just an early prediction there as well. But, yeah, the layout for that should be... I think they're going to put O'Malley, Petr Yan at, like, the opener of the main card. I think that is what they're going to do. Opener of the main card. And then that little second slot can be Bilal Muhammad, Sean Brady. And the feature fight can be a good scrap between Beneil Dariush, Mateusz Gamrot. That can be that. That card's good. The prelims will be good. I think Umar's probably going to go on this card as well. I think he called out Ricky Simone recently as well. Maybe they can do Ricky Simone. Maybe they can do Ricky Simone versus Adrian Yanez. People haven't thought about that matchup. Adrian Yanez, Ricky Simone. Either way, fight. Good striker in Yanez. And great grappler in Simone. So that would be a good fight. Ricky Simone, Adrian Yanez. And you can do Umar versus... If Jack Shore's ready, they can finally do that fight. Saeed on this card. You have a lot of good fights. Tagir. Who cares about Tagir, though? Boo. But, yeah. Great card. O'Malley, if anything goes wrong with the Coleman event, Sterling Dillashaw be either pull out. Yan can maybe step in and face Dillashaw for, like, an interim belt or something. Not another interim belt for Yan. We keep getting interim belts for Yan, but, yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Yan gets that one, though. O'Malley's good, but the Munoz fight's a red flag. And he couldn't really land shots to Munoz. And he made it close against Munoz. Was losing to Munoz, I thought, but people don't like that take. But yeah. I think Yan gets that one done. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is just an MMA news reaction to Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz and Petr Yan versus Sean O'Malley. And I'm really excited. Really, really excited. October, Abu Dhabi. That's good, man. That main event, the whole card's absolutely crazy. Oliveira Makhachev, highly anticipated fight. Sterling Dillashaw's going to be good as well. Right now, it's not really too exciting. I get it. But the press conference, when it does come, is going to be good. They're both going to smack talk back and forth. It's already really good. The build-up's good. Sterling called him out after his win over Yan. That's going to be a good card. Yan O'Malley at the same press conference. So maybe Sterling Yan can go back at it again. Dillashaw, O'Malley can go at it. O'Malley, Sterling, Dillashaw, Yan, all can go at it. And yeah, it's going to be a good one. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Yeah, you can have Chimaev on here if he wins this weekend against Charles Johnson, of course. Kutadledzi, I think, wanted to go on here. Good card. Like and subscribe.